Call meeting to order. Worthington City Council regular meeting, 5:30 p.m. Monday, April 27th, 2026, City Hall Council Chambers. I get everybody rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome everybody. We don't have any corrections or additions to the agenda. We have a motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Okay. On to public hearing on residential property tax abatement, parcel number 31-1068-080, community development.
Motion to open the hearing.
No second? Okay. Further discussion? Hearing is open. Presentation.
We got to have a vote.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Thank you, Mayor. Exhibit 1A is a copy of the City of Worthington Residential Property Tax Abatement Program application submitted by Marco Ramos, Ramos Construction. The applicant is seeking approval of tax abatement for the construction of a duplex on a vacant lot along the south side of Cicely Street. Staff has reviewed the application, concluded it meets all the parameters of the program guidelines. Therefore, staff is recommending approval of the application. Should council concur with staff's recommendation, they do so by adopting the resolution provided in Exhibit 1B after the completion of the public hearing.
This is in addition to the one that they're started on now, too, right?
Yeah, they have not started on this one yet.
Property right in between for his house, just to the west of his house. Second. Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried.
Thank you.
For me.
Next one. Approve the property tax abatement for Marco on Cicely.
And second, okay. Motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Okay, on to consent agendas. We have council minutes, special joint council, city council, Ocheeta Watershed Board meeting minutes of April 15th, 2026. Regular city council meeting minutes of April 13th, 2026. Boards and commissions, Water and Light Commission meeting minutes of April 20th, 2026. Financial statements, general fund statement of revenue and expenditures, budget and actual for the period of January 1st, 2026 through March 31st, 2026. Municipal liquor store income statement for the period of January 1st, 2026 through March 31st, 2026. Olson Park statement of revenue and expenditures, budget and actual for the period of January 1st, 2026 through March 31st, 2026. Fieldhouse statement of revenue and expenditures, budget and actual for the period of January 1st, 2026 through March 31st, 2026. Council business renewal application for on-sale beer license, Worthington Area Youth Baseball Association. Application for temporary on-sale liquor license, Worthington Okabena Windsurfers. Application to block streets, Worthington Okabena Windsurfers. Application for exemption from lawful gambling permit, King Turkey Day. Application for parade permit or to block streets, Worthington Independent School District 518. Application to block streets, St. Mary's Church. Application for parade permit to block streets, YMCA. Private 2026 private dock applications and bills payable.
Move to approve consent agenda.
A motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion's carried.
All right, thank you. The first item of business is the third reading of the proposed ordinance to vacate part of platted public utility easements on lots 1 and 2, block 1, 6 Fairway View Addition. This is date and time for the third reading of the proposed ordinance to make the vacated platted utility easement. Complete copy of the ordinance was in the March 23rd council agenda. Council action is requested to give a third reading and subsequently adopt the proposed ordinance.
Motion to approve.
We have a motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion's carried.
All right, thank you. Next item is award a quote for re-roofing at the City Hall building. Staff solicited quote from 6 area roofing and sheet metal contractors to perform re-roofing services at our City Hall building. Work includes removal and disposal of all existing membrane roofing, insulation, counterflashing, metal coping, and roof deck adhesive, and install mechanically attached and adhered insulation to the decks, 60 mil fully adhered EPDM membrane, and 24 gauge pre-finished metal counterflashings, metal copings, and overflow scuppers. Staff received 4 quotes on or before, and note that should say 5 p.m., not 2 p.m. in the case item, so Mindy, if you could make sure you make the correction in the minutes.
It was 2 p.m.
I thought it was 5. All right, leave it at 2. I thought I wrote 5 on the, all right. At April 22nd on 2026, lowest quote received was from MJ Dawson Roofing and Sheet Metal of Sioux Falls in the amount of $118,774. The engineer's estimate was $154,300. Council is requested to approve the quote received from MJ Dawson Roofing and Sheet Metal and authorize the mayor and clerk to execute the proposal documents.
Mike?
The quote received is really good compared to the engineer's estimate. Where is, where's
we had put $50,000 into this year's budget. I was hoping to fund this over a 3-year period. We have $50,000 already approved in this year's budget. We'll have to come up with the remaining out of undesignated reserves. I would say the 4 quotes, Dawson was lowest, substantially below the estimate. The next one was about $134,000. The third lowest bid was right at the estimate, and the 4th bid was $160-some thousand. So there was relatively large spread. And MJ Dawson was on site and did their own inspection prior to submitting a quote.
Should experience some leaks over the last 40
Yeah, we had a bucket in the elevator today, right? Collecting water in the elevator.
I make a motion to approve the quote. Sign the proposed documents.
Motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion's carried. On Public Works.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. My one case item is a resolution accepting a grant from the Worthington Regional Healthcare Foundation. The city of Worthington was notified last summer by the Outdoor Pickleball Club that the windscreens at the pickleball courts were in need of replacement. City staff contacted Bolchitz Fencing Incorporated requesting a quote for new slatted windscreens in all the court fences. And you see that as Exhibit 1 in your packet. The club at that time also requested donations from First State Bank Southwest, who donated the original windscreens, and from the Worthington Regional Healthcare Foundation. Both First State Bank Southwest and the Healthcare Foundation approved this request and awarded a $5,000 grant in support of the new windscreens, each donating $2,500 towards the project. Attached in your packet as Exhibit 2 is the grant agreement and resolution accepting the Healthcare Foundation grant. Council action is requested to adopt the resolution accepting the donation and authorize the mayor and city clerk to sign any necessary agreement.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion's carried.
Thanks.
Thank you. Great. Engineering.
Okay, the next item is to approve plans for the East Okabena Lake Trail Project and authorize advertisement for bids. City staff has prepared plans for the East Okabena Lake Trail Project, which are available upon request. This project is funded by 3 separate grants with a local match fund. trail project is from 2nd Avenue to Noble Street. Project was scheduled to be constructed in 2025. However, with approval requirement from multiple entities, that resulted in delaying the schedule. Staff requests the council adopt the resolution included in Exhibit 1-1, approving plans and specifications and authorizing the advertisement for bids. Bid opening is scheduled for 2 p.m. on June 3rd, 2026. However, if the state provides the required approvals and documentation in time to meet the minimum 3-week advertisement period, the bid opening may be advanced to 2 p.m. on May 20th. Plan holders will be notified of any change in bid opening date by addendum. We have been approved by the DOT, the DNR, and the Federal Highway Administration, but we have not yet received the signed approval from the Federal Highway. So once we have that in hand, we can move forward with the advertisement date, but they have approved it. And just to clarify, we're receiving a total of $1,895,500 in grants. This is for construction only. The city share of construction is $239,500. Or the city is funding the entire design and construction administration, which is actually $530,000. So in the end, the total project cost is estimated at $2,665,000. The total city cost is $770,000, or about 29% of the project cost. Much of this cost is related to going under the railroad tracks.
That was the $50,000 that we had to spend for I think
Safety, when they put the.
They having to widen where the culvert comes in?
No, it will fit within the existing viaduct opening. It's a 14-foot tall, 10-foot wide box culvert that will extend beyond the track on both sides, and then we have to fill in the area above the box culvert back up to the underside of the rail. But we did receive additional grant funding, and that became a requirement from the Union Pacific Railroad. So
How about also once it crosses the road to the outflow, where it goes underneath the road street there? Are we having to widen the street, extend that culvert or outflow area?
No. Are you talking about from the dam or from the
by our treatment plant? The road crosses there.
Yes.
So I was wondering, do we have to widen? How are we going to have to widen the road there for the
I think
trail?
they'll widen the culvert out, and then the trail will be on the edge of where the road is.
The rail is off the road completely, only where it crosses. Crosses Sherwood, and then at the very end of the trail it crosses Nobles at the Highway 60 intersection.
Yeah, they'll just extend the culverts and it'll be on the backside of the curb.
Okay, thanks. That's one challenge I was gonna bring up. The other challenge is on the east side of Eastlake, where it angles back towards Noble Street. That looks pretty low in there. Is that gonna be built up in?
I'm not sure on the elevation about that, but that is all road right away that goes through there, so it's actually on our property, but I don't know, I can't tell you what the elevation is.
I didn't study the plans well enough to know what
No.
work may be necessary to find the elevation.
Yeah, I drove this twice, and this is gonna be a really nice extension of the trail.
Kind of cool going through the woods.
It'll get you all the way now. You can go all the way around up to JPS and back across and down Oxford. And you can get all the way down Oxford, but from Millen to Diagonal, it's a little sketchy. You have to kind of dump onto the road.
Then you're back on the street for that.
Other than that little stretch, it's gonna be a great addition for someone who wants to ride all the way around the lake.
And it really connects our Highway 59 and Busfield all to the lake trail, so we can get through there. And the nice part is, it was, like I said, it was all road right away, or unimproved alley right away, I should say, and so we didn't have to acquire any land to go back through there or anything, so.
So most of the Oxford has got that painted lake trail,
Yep.
which you can follow. I'm wondering, is there any way we could extend that painting on the street past?
That's
I
the
think
county
it's-
road portion.
Yeah,
From
it's too narrow.
McMillan going west is county road.
Oh, is that county road?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's too narrow to do that, if I remember correctly, because I think that was discussed. That's another section that we need to address sometime, and would really connect things. At some point, I'd like to see a bike trail that goes from the corner of Diagonal and that out underneath the new bridges that they're putting in on Row Avenue, and then somehow get it out to our Prairie View site.
In any case, this is a great extension.
Thank you.
Do we already have the grant funds?
They've been approved.
Okay.
A lot of times these grants are requests for reimbursement as construction is
Okay.
moved forward. Most of these MnDOT grants, every month when we make a disbursement to the contractor, we can turn right around and request reimbursement from.
This was, I think, scheduled for 25, wasn't it?
Yes, and it ended up taking a year or more to get approval from the railroad, which
And
is
they
why.
just hold it then for us?
They extended our grant.
Okay.
We have to build it this year. It was supposed to have been built last year. MnDOT extended the grant for 1 year. So we have to get it done this year.
Motion to approve.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion's carried. On to committee reports. I have nothing.
No report. No report.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion's carried.